welcome back to another video. My name's Max and today is the first installment of a 3-part series called Summer Crafts. Woo! Because it's summer now. This episode is all about shell painting and I'm going to be painting 2 types of shells that I found on my holiday. I hope you enjoy the video. Today I'm going to be painting 1 big shell and 4 much smaller but smoother shells. Before I get started, I'm going to paint them all white and give them a base coat. Starting with the smaller shells, I'm going to sketch out a design on a blue one. As you can tell, it is a little octopus friend, and I'm filling the outline in with a sort of light grape colour. Then I'm adding some shading with a darker colour on the top of the head and on all of the tentacles. Once that was finished, I gave him his little face, which was very simple. It was just 2 black dots for the eyes and a little smile. The next step was to add some background shading, so I got a darker blue colour and outlined the entire octopus. Then I reapplied the original background colour in order to blend it out. I also used the darker blue to add some bubbles either side, and then I got some white highlights for the bubbles and for the eyes. I used the main octopus colour to paint the back of the shell. The next shell design was of a little starfish on a beach. This was the most simple of all the designs. I started by painting him a pale orange. And then I applied his background shading with a darker yellow. And like I did with the first one, I blended it out with the lighter shade. I added some dark spots on the starfish as some little details, and also some dark spots in the background as details on the sand. I also painted the inside the same colour as the starfish. The next shell also has a yellow background, and this one is themed with a crab. The main shell of the crab I painted an orange that matched the starfish, and his legs were a cream colour. I shaded him with a dark orange and also with some white on his legs. He got the same type of background as the other ones did. His face was just 2 little eyes, and he also got some background sand as well. The inside of his shell was also painted orange. The final small shell is a blue one and it had a little purple fishy on it. I used the same colour scheme as I did with the octopus, except this time I used less shading and more different colours with the fins. And he also got a dark blue shaded background like the other ones. I gave him a little face. And some background bubbles. The inside of his shell was a purple colour. Moving on to the large white shell. This one is a lot less smooth, so the design will have to be a lot less simple. I was thinking of doing some rainbow stripes on the top of all the bumps, so I got some sort of pastel coloured rainbow paint and I started painting. I started the rainbow with green instead of red for no other reason than I just had green on the paintbrush already. This shell is a lot bigger than the other ones, and that's because I didn't find it on a beach. I saw it in a shop, but it was £2 and I didn't want to pay £2 for a shell, and so my friend bought it for me, which was very nice of him, and he's probably watching now, and I'd like to say thank you very much for buying me this lovely shell. The red was too dark, so I added some white, but I don't think it really made much difference. I don't think it really matters that there's a darker colour in there. It sort of balances it out a bit more, makes it more saturated and less faded looking, I think. When the rainbow was finished, I got my gold paint out to do some gold accents on it. I painted the bottom sticky out bits gold, and I also painted the top edge gold. This helped to tie it all together and make it look a little bit more interesting. For the back of the shell, I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I got out my gold leaf and I coated the inside of the shell with Mod Podge. I then got some tweezers and I layered the gold over the top of the Mod Podge, and it took a few layers because this is only the second time I've used this gold leaf, so it was quite tricky. But I think I'm doing it correctly. If I'm not, and you do know what you're doing, please let me know in the comments how you're meant to do it. So I actually have no idea. Once they were finished, I glazed them with a coat of Mod Podge, and here they are. I think they came out really well. If you like them too, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know which was your favourite in the comments.